before we change subjects,
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about something. I saw some other day where they have I forgot the name of the state. They have a law that says you can't stare at women. Okay.
Yeah, we talked about that last week. People were tripping in the comments about that.
Do you realize that's how we used to ask people to dance? Think about that for a minute, man. I was talking to Unknown yesterday. Me and him always have some crazy conversations. He won't come on the show. I don't know why, but anyway, I was saying back in the day when you had to walk across the floor, the dance floor, because the girls be on one side, guys on the other. You saw a girl you've been wanting to get at all this time, and you walk across that dance floor, and she might be there with 3 or 4 girls, and you ask her to dance. She turned you down. And to try and keep from going across that floor, making that walk of shame, you may ask somebody else to dance, and she may turn you down. Okay. And out of desperation, you're trying to. I can't stay on this side of the room. I just can't walk out by myself. I asked the third girl. Okay. And if she turn you down. But if they were talking, if a guy was right there and he said, "I'll dance with you," now what the fuck you gonna do? Now what you'll do, okay? You asked 3 girls. I told you I would dance with you, and you told me no. Obviously, you want to dance. If a guy said I'll dance with you, what do you do? Do you take the risk or not?
Damn, dog, you done opened some shit.
You got to dance with the dude now, man.
Not so you don't get canceled, huh?
You almost got to dance with him. Come on,
especially
man.
if somebody's recording it. Oh, the headline is Lonzo Williams turned down a male dancer. Now Lonzo Williams hates gay people. Like they'll switch it like that.
So you sitting here and I came to ask the girl. You came to ask the girls to dance. The girls turned you down for whatever reason. They was hot, didn't feel like it. But homeboy said, "I'll dance with you." Okay. Oh shit. I mean, back in the day, he would have got socked, but today, dude, you almost got to dance.
That's what I'm saying. Oh shit.
Homeboy.
That's 2023 shit for you right there.
2023 shit, man. You better dance, homeboy. Go on, get your groove on with homeboy right quick. Because if not,
that's hilarious.
You just became homophobic to the whole world. Why you ain't gonna dance with him? You asked us, we told you, he said he'll dance with you. Don't let him start crying. You done.
Yep. You're putting satire on a real serious issue, though. That's some serious shit. You are not BSing about where we're going in that direction.
But think about that though, man. If I just told a quick scenario, if I took that scenario and filmed it, somebody would be offended. Okay.
Facts.
Somebody would be offended. Okay. Somebody wouldn't find it funny for whatever reason. Okay. Now all the chat room must be Martin is laughing, Chris is laughing, Easy Steve, it's a good point, Lon. But I'm just saying, if you if you find yourself in that situation, what the fuck do you do? Do you dance with it? Come on, man. Especially if it's a slow dance. Now what you gonna do?
Damn, bro. Oh man, nah.
Usually a slow dance, most slow dances, you got somebody in mind. But
I'll do the Macarena. I'll do the Macarena with you, dog. But it ain't.
Yeah. But back in the day, shit. If you slow down somebody, you want somebody to slow dance with, you pretty much had a particular person in mind, and that's the one you wanted to get with. Okay.
Yeah.
But nowadays, well, first of all, they don't dance no more. Second of all, they don't ask somebody to dance. They dance in circles and they just break off in those sub circles. So the chance of it happening is slim to none. But if that scenario was video recorded and put into a position, I can see that dude's face though, man. You better dance with him, man. You're gonna get suspended.
You know what? Let's take it there for a bit before we move on to something else I wanted to talk about. Let's talk about the school dance, Lonzo, because for me in the 90s, man, the early 90s, there was nothing like the school dance, homie. And we were looking up to it, week in advance. We definitely were dressed to the nines. Even if it was the 90s, we still wore our best big ass baggy jeans and our best cool t-shirt. But I remember how cool it was in the 90s. Take me back to a typical school dance back when you were coming up.
Dude, you hitting on some serious shit, because I had this conversation yesterday. I was in high school in 1973. To go to the homecoming dance at Centennial High School was a major issue. You had to have tailor-made clothes, man. We would go down to my boy, Mike the Tailor. He had a shop on 7th and Los Angeles Street. Used to be a bus depot right there. Mike is still alive. I don't know how old Mike is, but Mike was making clothes when we was in high school. Okay. He would make tailor-made pants. Sometimes you get a whole suit. Might cost you $50, $50. Okay. And he would have the little piping down the side and your initials on the flaps. And if he was really cool, you make you a hat to go with your pants. Okay. And that was a homecoming dance, man. That was and prom was the same thing. Every dance we had at Centennial High School required some tailor-made shit in the 70s. In the 70s, there's no bullshit. We dressed like the players that we saw on television. Okay, this is why I know television and music is so influential, because we dressed like the older dudes that we saw on television. And I got a picture of one of my ex-girlfriends, her and her girlfriend. Girls, they had tailor-made suits too. They went to Mike the Tailor or somebody else and cut up some stuff. And that just was the style that we did back in the day. When I left Centennial, my partner, Norris, he took up home economics. He knew how to make pants. He knew how to make pants himself in home economics. But he would make his own clothes sometimes, okay? After a while, most of the time became an issue, because Mike would make a pair of pants in 3 days, but because you got so many people trying to get shit done, a lot of times they fell out. Then we started going to the store and buying shit. But it was always a fashion show, dude. It was always a fashion show. It was a major event. I mean, when LSD, and even when I started DJing, I had custom shirts. There's a picture of me DJing in a burgundy shirt. That shirt was custom made for me to DJ, because I would get so hot. It was loose fitting, but I had on tight ass what you call them pants, seamless pants. Okay, so my shirts would be loose, so I wouldn't be burning up. There's a suit. I remember going to being unknown. Would go downtown LA at the store on Los Angeles Street, because Los Angeles Street back in the day was for all the men's stores. Okay, you can go from about 11th to about 7th on both sides, and you can see anything for men's stores. Downtown LA was broken up into sections. Some streets were for women's clothing. Some was for women. Some was for flowers. Some was for toys. And that's how downtown LA was broken down. It's still that way, but not the stores have closed since COVID. But we would just go down to the couple of stores, and there was one store in particular. I can't think of the name of it. If I talk to them, I'm going to find out what the name is. They had a DJ in the store in the 79. We would go to the store and go shopping and hang out, buy leather jackets. On certain dances, we would go and buy clothes on a Saturday morning to wear Saturday night. It wouldn't be shit for us to go downtown once or twice a week just to buy new outfits, okay? Worst case scenario, we go to the mall and pick up something for Saturday night. Saturday afternoon was mall promotion day. We go to the Hawthorne Mall when it was still open, Carson Mall. Sometimes we go to Del Amo, and if you're in the mall, you go buy something. But a lot of times we go downtown. It was just a different era, man. The dances, going to dances at my elementary school, St. Albert's on Compton Boulevard, my elementary school was a major event. Okay? We had dances on Friday nights. Only security guards we had was the fucking nuns with rulers. No billy clubs, no lights. No flashlights, just rulers. Okay? My first regular DJ gig was at Regina Chaley across the street. Again, 150 kids, sometimes 200. Nobody, no security, nobody, but maybe one or two dads. Every once in a while, we had a dad or two that would post up, be a co-chaperone, but the nuns had it under control. Okay? The nuns had it under control. Then we started doing Campanella. St. Albert's would be on Friday nights, or Saturday night sometime, or Friday. And then we started doing Campanella dances. And Campanella was more the summertime when school was out. And that's why I fell in love with DJing at Campanella Park in Compton. I got a part of that in my documentary. And I show how that whole thing got me started. And it just was amazing, man, because you had either you went to Campanella Park for the Tom Cross dance, or you went to Gonzalez. We never went to Luders. Luders was too deep into Compton. Plus, nobody knew about it. You could go to Campanella and Luders. Campanella and Gonzalez Park were close enough together. Everybody knew everybody. Okay, Luders was across town. That was a whole different junior high school and high school. So that's much more like the Mingus and deep into Compton. People from Compton people from Vanguard, some went to Compton, some went to Centennial. So you knew people. It was a crossbreeding of people that knew each other. So it was a problem from time to time, but it was nowhere near what motherfuckers are dealing with right now. You might get your pockets padded as you walk home, because we walked home. We walked to the dances most of the time. Every once in a while, my old man would drop us off, or I'd drive my old man's lawnmower truck full of lawnmowers. I'm bullshitting, full of lawnmowers, parking around the corner, and never lost a fucking lawnmower. Just a different time, dude. Just a different time. And I tell people this story sometimes. I mean, you lying. No, dude, I really did this shit. I did this shit. That's why I have the passion I do for dancing and music. I know the influence it has on people. And I know what it is to be able to go and walk through a hood, 10 o'clock at night, and nobody gonna fuck with you. I remember those days, man. We walked to McDonald's. After the football game, we'd go to the football. I had a card in. We go to McDonald's, hang out in the parking lot. Nobody got shot. Nobody got beat up. Every once in a while, some shit would jump off, but it wasn't a regular thing. It was so rare, it wasn't even a factor. So it just made for a big difference, man. It made for a big difference.
Man. All right, so take me to the essence, because I love talking about history and keeping these stories alive. Talk to me about what was going on in that dance. 1973, you said? Let's go 72, 73. What's going on in that dance? We got the DJ in the corner. Are all the girls on one side? All the guys on one side? Talk to me how Lonzo's macking. How's Lonzo getting his mac on?
Wasn't no DJ. It was a record player.
Ah, a record player. Okay.
Somebody. Well, I guess that would be the DJ, but it was not a. It might have been two speakers. It was a big ass stereo set. It was a big stereo.
That makes sense, because this was in the transition of hip hop. So hip hop wasn't really. Yeah, that makes sense. There was no two turntables and a microphone or anything like that.
I didn't see two turntables and a microphone till I went to Campanella Park, and because they were from the radio station. Okay, they were from the radio station. So that's why I went to broadcast school, because I thought you had to work for a radio station to get a job to play records in the park. I went to broadcast school. First chance I got, I went to broadcast school, got my broadcast license, and bought me two turntables, trying to get back to the park. But that wasn't the case. But the main thing back then, man, we'd have the red light party. We have garage parties, garage door open, red light on, playing shy lights and shit. Okay, Delphonics. Every once in a while, somebody's dad would pop out. Y'all too goddamn close. Because our main thing back there, we getting our grind on, Doc. We getting our motherfucking grind on. Them niggas talking, y'all know what y'all twerking. I'm trying to get somebody pregnant through these Levi's, okay? I'm testing these goddamn seams on these Levi's, okay?
You're a fool.
But understand this though, dude. This kind of shit we had to deal with. We were so fucking inundated with bullshit. They actually told us you can get a girl pregnant by grinding. There was a video talked about sexual contact. A man's fluid can be injected to a woman from dancing too close. And they showed people, white people dancing. Okay, not niggas. niggas be doing this shit right here. This is white people dancing. Okay, niggas is we doing some old hope. We got the girl humped over. Okay. Her leg is up in the air. I mean, the shit that we did, the kids started doing in the 90s, the freak dance, yeah, okay, that shit was cool. That shit was too much work. Our shit was sensual. We looked like we was more like the tango or some shit than anything else, dog. It wasn't this shit that niggas doing now is almost violent compared to what we was doing. and we had the music to back it up. We wasn't trying to get our hump on, damn through. We never even heard no shit like Luke till damn in the 90s. That shit was not sexually stimulating. We grew up on the Delphonics, the Shylights, the Dramatics, man. Shit. And if a girl was cool and let you get your grind on, because the baddest girls knew how to grind back.
Mm-hmm.
The baddest ones, oh man, the freaks, shit. And it got so bad. And I'm DJing at Regina Chile High School. The nuns who ain't had no sex in God knows how long. That's why they call them nuns. They don't get none. And they was mad at me. I'm playing slow songs, and the girls is getting they swerve on. I mean, they grinding their asses off, and the boys come, they getting they grind on. Nuns are sweating, they mad. We don't play those kind of records here. We don't allow those kind of dances. And them Catholic school girls like, dude, play some more of that goddamn Rolls Royce, Wishing on the Star, and one of Mary J. Blige we did. Oh, I'm going down. Come on,
yeah.
Come on, dude. Isley Brothers. And as soon as the nuns would leave the room, I played again. That's how I got fired from the job, man. I'm trying to keep my clientele happy, and the nuns wasn't getting it. They wasn't feeling that shit. And they homegirl ran up. And here's the fucked up part about dance. Me doing dances at Regina Chile. I went to school at St. Albert's, which is right across the street from Regina Chile. The nuns that worked at Regina Chile, some of them had worked at St. Albert's. So they knew who the fuck I was. I'm 19 years old, DJing the party. Williams, we don't play those kind of songs here. Yes, sister so-and-so. And as soon as she leave, I play another record. Man, after the third time homegirl came through there, I could have swore I heard the music from Wizard of Oz. That bitch she came through the goddamn room, man. I could swear she was on the goddamn broom. I ain't see her feet moving. Man, she took a motherfucking ruler, put it to my nose like a goddamn pistol, grabbed me by my fucking collar, and told me if I play another slow record, I'd never play here again. I ain't bullshitting. She had me hemmed the fuck up like a dude, okay? Yes, sister so-and-so. Dude, I went back to the 5th grade on her ass. So, yes, sister so-and-so. Yes, sister so-and-so. And as soon as she left, I played another one. And they gave me my money. We won't be needing your services anymore. I didn't think so. Bye. No bullshit.